Greetings, Tavern Keepers. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Ale and Tale Tavern. Episode 2, Farming Out Back and Grilling Wild Boar. Okay, buy a hoe.
Greetings, traveler.
Consumable hoe. Oh, dang it. You weren't invited in. Well, I guess it's free gold.
Good day
All right.
to you.
I am going to plow all 15 spots, even though I only have 10 seeds, rather than just the 3 that the tutorial requires, because above and beyond, right? And now, we've got all 10 of our corn seeds in the ground, and the goal is to harvest the grown corn. While we wait for that corn to grow, let's go hunt the remaining boar. Seems a good use of our time. Also allow me to demonstrate the tavern locator mode. Now here in the forest, there are plenty of apple trees. If you're wondering, the map is not procedurally generated. Dungeons are, but dungeons are like a late game thing. That's at level 21. So this is the shoreline over here, and there's ruins up there. Basically, like, the map's always the same, but there are elements that will change as you level up. So, that home icon is the tavern locator. That's where our tavern is, and it will show up when you hit T as in Tango, when you're far enough away from it. The other thing to look out for is, like, loot boxes. Crates, supply crates. Oh, here we go. Perfect. And that ahead is an orc camp. And, to put it bluntly, my axe is going to break well before I manage to clear out an orc encampment, so there's not much reason to go messing with them. Alright, we have got 2 more boars to kill. Here's swamps. Now, if I'm looking for boar, sticking around... Ooh, and a new order came on our board. Here's the last 2 boar that I would need. Perfect. Do I need to water the corn? So, watering plants, in my opinion, is a little pointless. Watering, maybe in multiplayer would make more sense. But watering the plants make them grow faster. But they already grow pretty fast on their own, so I don't really see the purpose of it. It just has the player spend more time. Fertilizing, however, would be worth it, but I can't fertilize yet. That gets unlocked later on. And fertilizing is worth it because it increases your yield. So one is just for growth speed, which is no big deal. My corn is already fully grown by now, for sure. And the other is for higher yield. And because you have to buy the seeds in many cases, increasing your yield is nice. Alright. I completed that quest, and as a result, got coin for it. So, like, this boar, they're not attack on sight, so as long as I don't attack it, it won't attack me. Alright, here we are. Harvest the grown corn. And as I said, it's quick. It doesn't take very long to grow stuff. So I have 20 corn now. 2 per plot. Had I fertilized, I would get 3 per rather than 2 per. So I'd have 30, not 20.
Hello, comrade.
What is it that has grown?
Corn.
I see it's corn, but it should be magic weed.
But that's illegal.
So what if they put you in jail for 20 years? I've been here over 100 years, and I'm not complaining.
You know, I'm a great cook. I can make something for you to lift your spirits.
Okay. Boiled corn is very popular nowadays. I'd love to try some.
It's new to me, but I'll try.
I will wait here.
All right. So we are going to cook boiled corn. But I'm just prepping the garden beds for the next sowing. So before I even bother boiling the corn, there's a few things I want to do first. One, prepare my inventory for stuff. Two, I don't want
traveler.
my well, let's do 3 more plates. And then I want another burner stove. And another chest. And yes, that uses up a lot of my coin, but that's fine. Also, I will also buy corn seed, too. So I'm going to plant the new corn.
Good day.
And you can see how quickly it grows. Like, it's not slow at all. It's already like a 10th done. Alright, let's put down the new stove. Single burner stove. And start boiled corn. It starts with a water bucket, and it's a 2-step process. Water bucket, and then, once the water's boiling, you put the corn in. Here we go. Corn's coming in. One, two, three. And once we reopen, I will offer corn as a menu item as well.
Good day to you.
Boiled corn, a trendy novelty.
Even though it's not a magic weed. But thank you.
Have a nice snack.
All right. Let's buy another plate, because he just consumed one. And we got our first banner. So if you walk over to the banner manager over here, you can hold E to deposit. And you'll see 2 banners at the top here. And this banner that Scary just gave us allows our plants to grow 15% faster. And we can set it either on left or right. So I'm going to set it on the left. And now we have a passive bonus where anything we plant grows faster. Meaning that the grow timers, the benefit of watering crops is even lessened, right? It's not a big deal. All right, another thing. We have food deliveries. So I'm going to do both of these food deliveries before we reopen. But with a little reminder. Much the way that Scary took the plate when we served him, these food deliveries will do the same. So the food deliveries require you to like run out and hand deliver like an Uber Eats person the food that they've requested, but then you don't get the plate back. So it's baked into the cost. Like you get a lot more gold for these, obviously. 94 and 130. But you have to buy your plates or ale or mugs or whatever back from the merchant. Oh, and maybe avoid the bear. There we go. And these are timed, the food deliveries. So most of the quests aren't timed except for food deliveries. Killing zombies or boars or whatever are not a timed thing. So you can accept them and do them whenever. But the food deliveries have to be done within the window or you fail. Now, with that said, had I not picked up these quests and I found the people on the ground outside, I could just hand them what they want because the stuff that they're asking for is already in my inventory. I wouldn't actually necessarily need to pick up the quest from the board. So if you happen to have a bunch of like food items that match what they're requesting in your inventory, you can skip the quest board entirely and just like hand it off to the people waiting on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so I'm going to need 2 more plates and 1 more mug before reopen. Because the food deliveries have taken that from me. Ooh, and we have a loot crate. Of corn. Sweet.
Greetings, traveler.
And I'm going to buy another chest. And this new chest is going to be for like a catch-all of just like a miscellaneous stuff I have. And for now, I'll just put it here. And it looks like we already have need of another corn batch. So we have a lot of corn out back. And before reopen, it might make sense to harvest this stuff and then like sow the fields again. Or not sow the fields, but at least plow the fields. One reason for that is, like, if we run out of corn and it's already plowed, I can very quickly throw seeds into the ground. So just getting that out of the way. It's also worth noting, you don't get experience from really anything but running your tavern. So you can get gold. If you want to just, like, treat this like a farming simulator, I mean, hypothetically you could. A lot of the things that you grow or hunt can be sold to the merchant. But that's probably not the intended way to play the game. Yeah, corn on the cob is a very advanced recipe, exactly. Although, I've had bad corn before. I mean, if you don't do it right, it gets mushy. And in fact, I probably cook it a lot different than you guys do. My method, salt the water, bring to boil, then put the corn in, cut the heat, cover for 15 minutes. Makes pretty good corn. So I'm not going to bother with any of these additional food deliveries, and the reason is I don't really like to have to constantly replace my utensils. It gets old quickly. So we're going to reopen and do tavern routine. And I now have 3 things on the menu. I can leave that on. Doesn't make much of a difference. And if I wanted to, I could actually sell my crossbow bolts, because I don't really have a need to keep them at the moment. I could just sell them to him. And other tools that I've not yet purchased, like torches. Crossbow bolts is something you unlock later on. Here we go. Matilda Blackwater. You ready for the best? Wait, where'd you go? I was like, what? There you go, boiled corn. Unfortunately, boiled corn gives me more experience in gold than the other things because there's more processing involved. Right? I like grew it, so, you know. Get more money for it. Also worth noting, forage for everything that you can forage, because you're going to end up using, like, everything that's foraged at some point. Oh boy, that's a lot of patrons. Things are picking up. I'm glad they didn't all ask for the same thing, because, like, I wouldn't have been able to accommodate them. Now, they are pretty patient. Like, the server speed here is really easy to keep pretty high. So you shouldn't worry too much about, like, having them sit there. I don't know the actual timer, but most patrons will wait a few minutes before becoming impatient and leaving. And even if they do leave, it's, like, really, truly not much. It's not the end. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's very hard to not make money in this game. Especially given that you can just, like, forage for random mushrooms in the forest at no cost and sell them to the merchant, right? Like, so easy to make money. Well, we do have some filth built up. I'm not sure where it is yet, so I'll have to look around. And we have a new order on the board. I'm not going to worry about that. Because most of them are delivery orders, and if they're kill orders, I'll, like, take it. But if they're delivery orders, forget it. So, both deliveries, yeah, forget it. Okay, 100% clean. Sweet. So I have plenty of corn here for the next batch. Oh, hello. 2 barley. Dude's hungry. And we are about halfway to level 4. And as you can see, there's a lock here, which means we unlock this room at level 4. How have I not had a drunk patron yet? It's crazy. Oops. Barley porridge. Alright. You can see the advantage of, like, labeling stuff. Making it a little bit easier just to know what goes where, what I'm running low on. So that we can keep things in stock more easily. I'll even make extra barley wort. Okay. How are we doing? Leveling up pretty good. Oh, hello. Hello. Boiled corn and a boiled corn and a boiled porridge. Alright. Almost out of water. And I think we might want to, given the frequency of boiled corn being ordered, plant some more corn. Because I'm going to run out sooner than later. And if there's ever, like, a lull in your customers, it's a great time to, you know, get through the backlog of whatever, in my case, might be farming, but backlog of whatever work that you are lacking. Alright, I'm completely out of corn. Go. Let's try to buy some seeds while she's occupied eating. We're about to get... So we're not even going to have room for all 4 patrons, so we're about to get turn away 1, and the first 3 will enter. And I could buy another table, but, like, I'm... Oh, no. She'll be able to sit. Never mind, I take it back. I'm okay with, having 1 table. Like, any more than that, it will very quickly get overwhelmed, and then things get a lot less efficient, in my opinion, so I might as well just limit the seating, at least for now, until I hire some extra help, which is a thing that we're heading towards. Are employees expensive to hire? Not really. We just unlocked the next one. So what I'm going to do is... Sorry, closed. Bye. I'm going to start offering the next menu item before we reopen. Oops. Also, we just have a lot of moving parts right now. How many hours do I even have in this game? What do you mean? Just with the... how quick I am? It's obviously the restaurateur cocaine that, I did... Never mind. Barley wort. So we are down to last barleys. Alright, if we want to start offering the grilled boar, because we just hit level 4, we're going to need to get a grill done. And then we have unlocked the helper waiter and the helper cleaner. So the helper waiter will take dishes that have been plated and put out on serving tables and bring them to customers. And the helper cleaner will clean cobwebs and puddles and dirt and stuff like that and pick up dirty plates and deliver them to the dishwash station. So the question I have for you is, what helper to unlock first? Or to buy, really, first? Waiter or cleaner? Now, polls up. I'll give you 5 minutes. It's not like I'm going to have money for that immediately. But here, there you go. And let's get a grill down. And this will be... Boar. Who would have guessed? So we'll go into the mist check, grab the boar that we have, and let's make our first boar steaks. And put the leftover boar in there. Looks like the corn's ready. And now, with boar steaks being a new menu item, we're gonna need more plates. So I'm gonna open up, add it to the menu, and start offering it to people. So adding to the menu. So same gold as most of the other stuff, but a little bit more experience. And that will help because we're offering everything that I have unlocked to help with our variety. Now the other thing to do is this new room has a bunch of broken barrels, which then have added to our not clean rating. So cleaning them up once we unlock the new zone is kind of important because then you get stuck with a bad rating otherwise. Wow, look at all the customers. Oh my god. Obviously this is rush hour.
Huh?
And if you're wondering, yes, like things will, as we change a recipe and start cooking high level stuff, what we have set up here will move and change and evolve over time.
Hey, very good.
And he is the first recipient of a steak. Cool. The food delivery here. I mean, I could make some good money given that it is slow, but I think if we leave the doors open, it'll pick back up pretty quick. Holy meals from Fifth Dimension? Well, they're in my inventory, so I'm not pulling them from nowhere.
Live.
Right, he's asking for barley porridge. I hand him one, it disappears. I just had it in my backpack? I don't know. I try not to think about where I'm storing them. Oh, and 3 new patrons. Yeah, like I said, it was going to pick up. Alright, if you haven't voted yet, the polls are kind of tied-ish. So, feel free to vote, you know, and if it remains tied, I'll just pick one.
Wow.
Alright, I only have 4 boar left, so if I start boar steak, I should make a batch of 4, not 5, because I can't make 5. And then once I run out of boar, I'm going to have to pull it from the menu before anyone asks for it. Otherwise, they're going to be a little upset that I don't have it, if and when they ask. Not a big deal, but, you know, worth thinking about. Alright, so porridge, corn. I'm gonna need you to make another batch of corn. And we still have corn in the backyard left to be harvested, if I'm not mistaken. I hope. Yep. I wonder how close I am to level 5 now. Can you expand your inventory? Nope. That is always a bit of a factor. Especially when you're going, like, dungeon diving. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. There we go. Team waiter. Copy that. So once we have 1,700 coin, I will, I'll buy a waiter. And that will dramatically change probably how we serve customers. And I'll start using serving tables instead. And not my own personal inventory. I really don't understand how these people get the dishes so messy. It's like they, like, threw them in the fire or something. I mean, I got a toddler who's pretty messy, and, like, the state of these plates are, like, somehow beyond the pale of what even my toddler can accomplish, which is saying a lot. So about 1,000 more coin, and we will hit goal for a waiter. For waiting help. Wow. That's a lot of corn for one dude. I wish there was a window, like, that I could actually see through. I suppose once I have a waiter, I'm less tethered to the daily grind, and I can get up. Oh, it's okay. That's a lot of steak for her. Surprisingly, I was able to offer everyone what they wanted, just by luck, I guess. Making good money, though. You immigrate again next year? Where to now? I mean, it's a lot of moving. Alright, need more barley porridge. If, okay, so here's the problem. I am out of water and just about out of barley. for almost up to 1,000 coin. And that's selling, honestly, pretty cheap stuff. Alright, okay, they're coming in soon. And we're about to fill up. Whee! I could throw it on the ground too. Looking for cobwebs, looking for puddles. Ooh! There we go. Beer. Now, I intend to unlock the helper before I go for beer. Meaning that we might take a bit of a hit to variety until then, which I'm okay with. As the variety that we add increases, I'm gonna need help, right? Because stocking a few things solo is not unreasonable. Stocking a lot of things solo becomes increasingly burdensome. Because I am dashing all over the place. A lot of sweat equity, if you call it, if you will. Alright, and that is the last of the boar steak, so once we have 3 more orders for it, I'm out. I would need to go kill boar for any more. Now the merchant wants to talk to me, but it's gonna have to wait until I get the helper out. I want to do helper first. So updating the priority, I'll state as much. Well, don't worry about the fire in the kitchen, guys. Just keep ordering. It's all good, it's all good. Now, how drunk are you going to be, Rowena? Am I going to have to bounce you? Okay, we got 2 more steaks left. As they're pseudo non-renewable, unless I go hunting. Do I have time to wash? Yes, I do. Okay, 1 steak left. And I'm totally out of barley.
Greetings, traveler.
Putting me even a little bit further from the helper goal. But, you know, you gotta... Operation costs come first. Over expansion. Or as they say, gotta spend money to make money or something. So for one of these, well, I suppose it will be a bit of a benefit if they all order boar steaks, because then I'll show you how it works. Nope, no one did. Okay. Excuse you. Just finish already, guy. Stop milking the corn. Get the starch out. Oh, yeah, he's drunk. So, drunk patrons will not leave on their own. You need to make them leave. Or they will take up room and never go. So, whack them with a broom. Alright, we're really close to helpers. I'm hopeful we'll be able to unlock it in just a minute or two. I still just have one boar steak left. Which apparently nobody wants to order. So I just haven't had the chance to, like, take it off menu, because we still technically have one left. Now, I could deliver it. So if this person doesn't ask for boar steak, fried steak... Oh, we could deliver it here. So let's... Oh, okay, you guys are littering again. Full corn. Come on. I saw you. Just walk in. You were right there. Okay, never mind. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pull it from the menu. And then I'll take that food delivery quest. To deliver it to someone in the woods. Hey, Mr. Dante, how's it going? This is very different than the room world that you're used to. But, welcome to the stream, bud. Okay, before I fail this quest of delivering food, where are we going with this? So, yes, there will be customers that, like, may be waiting for me to, serve them back. But, you know, whatever. I'm solo. I gotta do what I gotta do. Now, I did pick up another quest to hunt more boar. So if I want to restock my boar steaks... I will get paid for it too. Hurry up! Oh, speaking of boar, I'm not gonna stop for that right now. Because there's probably people sitting around waiting going, where is the dude? The dude's grabbing glowing shrooms in the backyard. Oh yeah. Sorry, ale for you, and a lot of food for you. So we are about to hit threshold for, oh, need to make more coin. About to hit threshold to be able to buy our help, our first helper. Just gotta make a little bit more profit. Alright, what are we missing? We're missing... Let's make the corn. I will need to sow more corn soon. And we have enough money. So I'll serve this patron, because they got in before I was able to close. Oh no, we just bounced them. Bye! And I'll talk about, the waiters. After I clean some plates. Because that was the goal you voted on. So now I have, about to have waitstaff. In the shop here, in the furniture. Oh, it's 1800. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Thought it was 17. We're open. JK, JK. This restaurant owner doesn't know how to count. Gotta get more practice in with my son. There is not a critical hit spot, if you're wondering. Like, attacks are attacks. Fully charging up an axe will do good damage. Oh. Probably shouldn't let him gore me, though. And I could make a micro batch of boar steaks and put it back on the menu if I wanted to. Let's go do that. So we'll make 2. Problem is I don't have plates for the steaks, so I'm gonna need to buy more plates. So yeah, here we go. I was saving up, but now I'm saving down? The opposite of saving? Spending? Alright, let's put it back on the menu. Done. Thank you for tuning in to Ale and Tale Tavern, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any questions or feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in the next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, fellow patrons.